10 Most Amazing Discoveries in 2016. Forget Donald Trump winning the US presidential elections, forget the dead celebrities. 2016 was a lot more but Russia tooling up for war. It was a year of significant discoveries. Scientific inventions and important discoveries are made every year, and throughout the year a lot of papers are published and filed to take the inventions off the journal. But a lot of times, something incredible comes as a result. This list includes all the right darn discoveries that made 2016 a great year. Read on to know them. Number 10. Nature published a brand new map of the human brain. It gave a detailed description of the 97 new regions that were unknown and found for the first time. Number 9. Pluto downgraded to dwarf planet status. The International Astronomical Union (IO) today downgraded the status of Pluto to that of a dwarf planet, a designation that will also be applied to the spherical body discovered last year by California Institute of Technology planetary scientist Mike Brown and his colleagues. The decision means that only the rocky worlds of the inner solar system and the gas giants of the outer system will hereafter be designated as planets. Number 8. Cortana series days got numbered because we read somewhere in the paper that Microsoft revealed they had a breakthrough with the increasing conversations between humans and machines interact. Number 7. Paper disks, hard drives, pen drives are all destructible. They may be of a great help to store things, but they can easily be destroyed. Number 6. In 2010 Ian Burkhart was paralyzed. Doctors finally laid hands on him and his hands started moving. A man with a spinal cord injury regained limited movement of his fingers, hand and wrist in a lab trial of implanted chip technology that allowed him to harness signals from his brain. Ian Burkhart, 24, was able to swipe a credit card and play a guitar game. Burkhart became paralyzed after a diving accident 4 years ago. In Wednesday's issue of the journal Nature, researchers report he's the first person with quadriplegia to successfully control how his muscles are activated using signals recorded from within the brain's motor cortex. Number 5. 2 major discoveries were done of how life begins. The discoveries were done in June and October 2016. Confusion among politicians appears to be apparent concerning when certain events, like a heartbeat, begin. Whether to track development from fertilization, conception, or the last menstrual period. And even the distinction between an embryo and a fetus. A 4 or 6 week prenatal human is not a fetus. The difference is not arbitrary, it has biological meaning. Number 4. In June NASA announced the discovery of a second major satellite orbiting the Earth. So, the next time you hear Buzz Aldrin talking to folks about going to the moon, ask him which one. Number 3. Second Earth? Ever since man first laid eyes on the distant space world, we have constantly searched for a second Earth, mostly because we know we're gonna break this one and we'll need a shiny new home sometime. Number 2. Diamond planet discovered by astronomers. Be still my heart. If a diamond truly is a girl's best friend, then astronomers working from Swinburne University of Technology in Melbourne, Australia, may have just discovered the supreme BFF, a planet made of solid diamond, according to a report by a New Scientist. Any planet of such a small size with the mass of Jupiter, under such intense pressure from its own gravity, would crystallize. If that planet was also composed primarily of carbon, a likely scenario for this planet, since it is probably a stripped-down star, that would make it a diamond planet. Number 1. The tardigrade. When scientists at the American Museum of Natural History mounted an exhibit about creatures that survive under conditions few others can tolerate, they did not have to go far to find the show's mascot. We just got them from Central Park, said Mark Siddle, a curator of the show. Life at the Limits. Scoop up some moss, and you'll find them. He was talking about tardigrades, tiny creatures that live just about everywhere in moss and lichens, but also in bubbling hot springs, Antarctic ice, deep-sea trenches and Himalayan mountain tops. They have even survived the extreme cold and radiation of outer space.